The Hisense U6N promises to deliver stunning visuals with its mini-LED technology and QLED quantum dot colors, basically marketing itself as a game-changer in the budget TV world. But here's what surprised me. It's not all smooth sailing with this TV. Many buyers face some serious frustrations that might make you hesitate before hitting buy now. Today, I'm going to reveal the real story behind the Hisense U6N, what it nails, where it stumbles, and whether it's worth your hard-earned cash. Stick around because I'm also sharing some insider tips that could save you headaches and money. Let's start by diving into why the U6N caught so much attention in the first place. If you're a movie buff craving deep blacks and bright highlights, a gamer chasing the ideal refresh rate, or simply someone who wants stunning picture quality without a premium price tag, this TV was designed with you in mind. It's got mini-LED backlighting with full-array local dimming pro, which theoretically should make night scenes pop like fireflies on a summer night. Add to that QLED quantum dot tech for over 1 billion shades of color, and suddenly you're expecting a visual feast resembling a Caribbean sunset rather than a dull Netflix binge. The specs look impeccable on paper, but there's always a but. The reality isn't quite perfect. Many users report that although the mini-LED panel enhances contrast, the full-array local dimming isn't as advanced as the competition's, leading to occasional blooming or halo effects around bright objects on dark backgrounds. Imagine watching a starry scene only to see a glow around the moon that looks more like a UFO landing than cinematic magic. For some, this was mildly distracting. Others found the brightness levels inconsistent depending on viewing angle and ambient light, which means your ultimate, wow, moment might need more tweaking than you'd want. Now, if you're a gamer, the Hisense U6N's Game Mode Plus, Variable Refresh Rate, VRR, Auto Low Latency Mode ALM, and AMD FreeSync compatibility sound like a dream team for smooth gameplay. But here's the catch. Input lag, while low, is not the absolute best in class. I tested a few competitive and fast-paced titles, and while the response was respectable, hardcore gamers might notice a slight delay. If you're playing weekend Mario Kart with friends, this is unlikely to matter. But if you're grinding for first place in an online shooter, that split second could make or break your session. Speaking of performance, the Motion Rate 240 and MEMC frame insertion tech aim to deliver silky motion clarity for sports and action scenes. However, some viewers reported the infamous soap opera effect, where everything looks almost too smooth, like a TV drama shot on a bargain budget. This effect breaks immersion for many people. Thankfully, Hisense offers settings to dial this down, but it adds a layer of complexity to setup that novices might find annoying. If complexity had a face, it would probably glare at you from the U6N's menu. Don't get me wrong, this TV also shines with popular multimedia features. The Google TV interface is a highlight, clean, intuitive, and loaded with content recommendations tailored to your tastes. Streaming feels fluid, especially with Wi-Fi 6 support leveraging the 5 GHz band for faster speeds and less buffering. So binge watchers rejoice. No more buffering during the climactic episode when you want to crash on a plot twist rather than on a spinning wheel. Plus, with 4 HDMI inputs including EARC, connecting everything from your console to soundbar becomes a breeze. No more wrestling for ports like a tech-savvy octopus. Let's talk sound for a moment, because it's often overlooked but critical. The Dolby Atmos support means audio is multidimensional and immersive if you have the right speaker setup to take full advantage. Out of the box, the built-in speakers are decent but not mind-blowing. So, if you're serious about soundscapes transporting you into urban war zones or serene jungle ambiances, investing in a compatible sound system will be necessary. Think of the TV as a painting. It looks great, but a proper frame really makes it pop. Now, the elephant in the room, the price and value proposition. The U6N is often praised as offering fantastic value for a mini-LED QLED TV under $1,000. But prices fluctuate heavily, and occasional deals can swing this balance. I advise checking linked prices in the description so you don't overpay. Remember, prices can change faster than your favorite show's plot twists in a surprise season finale. Buying at the right time can give you a premium viewing experience without a premium bill. One final note before wrapping up the deep dive: customer support and firmware updates. Hisense is actively pushing updates that improve performance and fix some early bugs, showing commitment to evolving the product. However, some users have reported slow or inconsistent customer service, which could be frustrating if you run into issues. Patience might be required. Think of it as waiting for your popcorn to stop burning, not ideal but manageable. So where does all this leave us? Should you buy the Hisense U6N or steer clear? The answer depends on what you want out of your next TV. If you're after cutting-edge HDR colors, respectable gaming features, and a smart interface that plays nice with most apps, then this is definitely worth considering. But if you're chasing spotless local dimming, flawless motion processing without fuss, or minimal input lag for esports-level competition, you might want to look elsewhere or be prepared for some compromises. Personally, I appreciate the U6N's ambition. It's like that friend who tells great stories but occasionally mixes up details. They're still fun to hang out with but not quite Nobel Prize material. The Hisense U6N aims high with mini-LED and QLED tech in an affordable package and largely succeeds. It brings aspects of premium TVs into a price range where more people can enjoy cinematic visuals at home. After all, who doesn't want their living room to double as a movie theater or gaming arena? Before I sign off, here are some quick pro tips for making the most out of the U6N. 1. Calibrate your picture settings manually rather than relying solely on presets. This can reduce blooming and improve overall color accuracy. 2. Experiment with motion smoothing settings to find your sweet spot between soap opera and Stutter City. 3. Hook up an external sound system if you want that Dolby Atmos experience to truly envelope you. 4. Keep your TV's firmware up to date for the latest improvements and bug fixes. And hey, if you're worried you might be the only person getting software updates slower than a turtle on vacation, that's a problem shared by some. But Hisense is definitely making an effort, so fingers crossed it gets better. As a parting note, the Hisense U6N isn't perfect, but it's close enough for many to call it home. Whether you're streaming the latest blockbuster, catching a Sunday game, or diving into your favorite RPG, this TV's vivid color and versatile features bring a lot to the table. Plus, it's rare to find mini-LED technology at this price point, which makes it a juicy option for budget-conscious buyers craving a taste of high-end visuals. Remember, the price link is in the description below, and prices change quickly, like trying to find your remote when it magically disappears every night. Don't miss your chance to grab the U6N at the best possible rate. Thanks for sticking with me. If you learned something new or saved yourself some money on a bad buy, smash that like button, subscribe for more honest reviews, and drop a comment with your experience if you already own the U6N. Until next time, happy viewing and may your Netflix queues be ever endless. Cheers.